Got a roller skater. Got the local, this is my local pizzeria. Um, they've got all sorts of crazy stuff. Including sweet pizzas with fruit toppings. Let's see if this framing is any better. Is it? Let me look at the framing. Maybe, kinda. Thanks. Almost didn't make it. Trying out a new angle and contraption. Hope that it's not too shaky. Maybe we should have taken the narrow path there. Yeah, thanks. Most of them are off of mark plots or some other used location. Not quite sure how I feel about this ultra wide angle. Let's try. A not so wide angle. It looks too unnatural. Maybe this is better. Looks like you always have one guy or the other fishing out here. Yeah, speaking of the bikes, like pretty much every frame I've gotten is a bit too big for me. So I have to, it's hard to find a frame that suits my dimensions, especially in this country. So it's always a bit of a struggle in terms of playing around with stem lengths and handlebar sweeps and whatnot to make it comfy. But it's given me an opportunity to really figure out what I prefer and what I like for the kind of riding I do. For instance, I ran a 780 as in 78 centimeter handlebar. I mean, it's a bit too wide for my arm span, but it's alright. The only thing is the trails here are a bit too narrow, and fortunately I haven't hit a tree and fallen off or whatever, but it's always a bit sketchy to scoot through paths and stuff. And also it's a bit too stretched out in terms of my shoulders. But really liking 660, 680 is a good range. Someone's speed walking there. Just looking at the boathouse prizes on Funda. For anyone watching and doesn't know what Funda is like Zillow. It's essentially the selling, buying of houses. They're pretty expensive for what they have to offer. Oh no, I thought this thing was like bloody hell, like proper overgrown. Let's see what's... Yeah. Not gonna happen. How do I turn off the...
OxRP says I have some older model profile Alu time trail handlebars 42 centimeters.
42. 42 is a bit too narrow for my liking. I mean, I did recently, just for the fun of it. I think it was like maybe 40. Yeah, I mean, after like 2.5 hours or so, it wasn't even a particularly super long ride. I had to do extra bit of stretching that day. Yeah. I mean, that's like standard road size, I guess. I don't know. Like, internet tells me that obviously, this is where we are. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Heads to Versa Centrum. Internet tells me that people who have sort of forayed into off-road from road background still run narrow handlebars, like narrow quote-unquote gravel handlebars. Yeah, I don't know, a bit I wouldn't be comfortable on a long ride on narrow bars. But I suppose it's mostly because I grew up riding flat bars. So, yeah. Let's change the voice. Wait, what was I doing? Portrait. No. Landscape. Auto rotate. What the hell is the option on Android gives me?
OpsRP says I had 56 centimeters flat bars when I bought the bike, but only one hand position really numbed my hands on longer rides.
Yeah. Like, many people complain about that with the flat bars. But yeah, I mean, these days you have like comfort bars or what are called alternative bars or alt bars, which have a bit more of sweep, a bit more of rise, and can play around with grips and such. But yeah. I'm gonna do this stuff at him. To my left is the whole shopping complex, basically. IKEA, Decathlon, and a bunch of hardware stores. Maybe. Alright, let's just cross. Wait.
XRB says we got a Dhaka store near here too. It's pretty weird. Every time I go there, I'm the only customer, and it's a pretty big store.
Yeah, I've never been inside that Dhaka. I mean, there's like a decathlon opposite it. I wonder who even would go to Dhaka if there's like a decathlon opposite the thing. Like, where does Dhaka even sit? If you have Beaver, I suppose that's how you pronounce it, I'm not quite sure. I call it Beaver. Yeah, Beaver, and then Decathlon. If you want premium stuff, whatever premium means in that sense, you probably would go there or just get it online. But if you want reasonably priced, you do have good stuff at Decathlon as well. You go there. Who goes to Dhaka? I mean, you mentioned that you go there, but wonder what separates. What the hell? Plastic pieces in here. I don't know, maybe I'm not 100% sure of what Dhaka actually sells. Aha, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, in Decathlon, kids are just like testing within the store. Oh, I always see like kids skating on their roller skaters or scooting on their scooters, whatnot.
XRB says it's a sports store. They have some biking gear tools too.
Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe I should go check it out at some point.
XRB says it's not my favorite store though.
It just sounds funny with the text-to-speech lady voice. What the hell? What is she doing? These kids on their fat bikes, whatever bike that is. Taj Mahal. This is like an Indian store. like Indian restaurant here.
Nice camera.
Thanks.
OxRB says I don't understand fat bikes.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, it's just one of those stupid, trendy thing people are doing. I am pretty sure, I'm convinced that I would also not like people who use fat bikes, not just the fat bikes. Because it's a certain kind of people who would actually get on the fat bike without a specific need for it. So, yeah. It's kind of like tiny dogs. It's only a certain kind of people who would actually have tiny dogs. Like Paris Hilton. I don't know, in the morning, like when I was riding, came across a couple on the trail with tiny dogs, like older couple. They seemed alright. Who knows? Right. Do, 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 do. Need to find a better angle for the walking stream. Got some graffiti stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, this guy is all across the town. And also, like, electric bikes for kids. Like, why do they need? I don't get it. Like, just bloody pedal. If you're older, sure, whatever gets you out the door, understandable. But kids, come on. Okay, let's experiment with framing here. Is this any better? Not really. There's a hidden face in here. Budget bikes. Is anyone here? It's closed. Soul food. People are starting to close shop. See some baklava, or baklava up front. O'Malley's Irish pub. This one always seems to be packed, or at least the outside of it. Oh shit. This coffee company over here is one of my local hangout spots, because you can actually, they won't kick you out. You can get one coffee and just hang and do work or whatever. This one, there's like another one called Coffee Room. A couple of cafes where they're like, yeah, you can't open your bloody laptop. Oh, well, okay.
Nee, maar anders dacht dat ik nog uit zou kunnen krijgen. Maar nee hoor. Dat je mij nog
You break it, we fix it. What, did they just steal the I fix it slogan? Come on, why did you? This is like the touristy shop spot. I don't like this street.
Ja, het boven betekent dat nog.
OxRP says I've been to Groningen only twice, but that was so long ago. It looks quite different now.
Yeah, I don't know. And I actually do like wanted to move towards the. I think I mentioned this before. The closer to the Veluwe region, but around that is all kind of expensive. Even if I went all the way up to like Ermelo or Puten, Ermelo. Yeah. It was, like Amersfoort is pretty expensive. So is Utrecht. I mean, as with any city, there are parts which are kind of not so great, and the parts which are nice. But at least the vibe is young compared to other parts, because you have a university here. Alright, we are past the stupid shop street and out. Centrum. Maybe we should just go that way instead. Which direction is Nijmegen? Is Nijmegen more... I could just look it up instead of asking, I guess. Nijmegen. Yeah, more like southeast of Utrecht. Yeah, I think I've been to like Nijmegen maybe once. I don't quite remember what I did there or when that was, but... That's the national monument all the time. And this spot, one of the, over here, one of the local party leaders was giving a talk last month. I don't quite know what he was talking about, but people were listening to him. Everything is closed on the Sunday. What time is it? 10:43. Cantina Mexicana. Yasumi Sushi and Grill Restaurant. Oh. All right. All right.
Wat was hier dan Machtam? Wat was hier de Machtam? Moeilijk komen eten, volgens mij. wel weer een andere doelgroep die wel.
Is hier bang voor?
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yo. Got full-on tracksuit costume people around. Old school rapper style with the crosslink. Ah, proud to be Dutch. That's what the banner says. Got a lantern store. Sorry, we are closed. Yeah, I mean, if I know the context of the situation, I can kind of guess what they're saying. But it's actually easier to look at the words and guess what it might mean because it kind of looks like English. But can't get the words out. But once in a while, I'll just give people random answers. And it's not even like related to whatever they're asking. And then they just ask me in English then. Are you local or are you a non-local living in Nijmegen?
Oxford says I'm not local to Nijmegen, but living there for a long time.
This reminds me of like talking to someone from the UK, and it's like almost sarcastically, like, why are we here? Are you still gonna be here? Why are you here? Why are we here? With the with the questions. Alright, maybe let's get this way. Gives you lots of people who've like migrated from London to Amsterdam and haven't left. Someone had like a stationary bike inside their living room to my right. Alright, let's switch it to ultra wide for a bit.
OxRP says I have my bike in my living room hanging on a repair stand.
Yeah, I've got the bikes in the living room as well. One of my constant supporters on YouTube, he was like, hope you got like a reasonably sized like place after I moved to the city to hang the bikes. I was like, who needs furniture anyway? Oh gosh, this is like swaying too much. The ingest. Alright. Nothing can be done about it now. Yeah, in my previous location, it was just like a single room. Every time I did anything on the bike, I had to be super organized. Otherwise, cleaning would have been a nightmare because I would obviously sleep in the same spot as I was doing all of this stuff. I frankly can like make do with so little. Some people talk about, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that because I don't have the space for it or whatever. Like, there is Gary's project. Gary from Gary's project. He's like, yeah, he's doing all sorts of shit on his balcony yeah, basically. But yeah. And speaking of the repair stand, after like a really long time, I gave in. I was like, okay, my back is gonna probably feel better if I get a repair stand or whatever. But just got like a shitty one off of Marktplaats. But I only ever really use it to wash the bikes. I'll probably get a Park 201 at some point if there's a need for it. Sometimes I can't tell if some of these places are just like offices or houses. Because it's a bit too sterile for it to be someone's home. Tiny dog, big bark.
Says I got my understand at the Action store, and it's quite solid.
Action has like bike stands as well, like bike repair stands. I haven't seen one. Yeah, the one I got, the guy was just like trying to get rid of stuff from his garage. He was actually surprised when I showed up because I think he was expecting like a guy to show up. Hey. And then I had to dismantle the whole thing to fit into my backpack. It was a bit of something. Oh, yeah, I don't think I ever bought anything from the web store. I used to visit the one near my place once in a while when I went to get groceries and stuff, but that's about it. This is one of the local Japanese store. I think the owner is second generation Japanese Dutch combo, whatever. Not sure, but what's this? I haven't seen this one before. Looks like an architecture or interior design fair or something. Classic beer stuff. Alright. Time to head back now. Maybe take this road. No. Huh. So these guys are just cracking open a window and smoking through it. Classic. Isn't the same tiny dog barking? Doo-doo, doo-doo. Yep. It's the same tiny dog. Hey. Yeah. It's almost like, it's like that phrase, empty vessels make more noise. It's kind of like that. Why do they have the temperature and time displayed? That's a bit weird for a store. Ah, because it's a... what is it? Maize? Toko. Heading towards the cinema. Bate. For the longest time, I didn't quite realize what that was, and then I didn't bother looking it up either. And then I asked one of the guys I know, I was like, what the hell is this thing with the chicken? He was like, that's a cinema theater.
Valencia door naar Nederland weer.
I have no idea what they are either. I'll look them up. Are they like actual theatrics theaters? I can't even remember the last time I went to watch a cinema on the big screen, so to say. But I do remember the last time I watched like a performance at a theater. I was in 2014. It's almost 10 years ago now. It was kind of entertaining. Ah, I see. Were you like playing an instrument or whatever?
Ja, goed. Ik ben goed voor de
Boxer faces, mostly sits and drummy keys.
That's sweet. Synths and drums. Do you do like old school analog stuff or new school non-analog or a combo? I don't know much about synths or drums, but I know that old school people had to turn quite a few knobs around. And they've got like sort of the crazy, I mean, what's crazy is a question, but crazy setup with all sorts of blinky stuff and knobby stuff.
Boxer faces, mostly analog and digital.
Ah, sweet. That's cool.
Usually they serve food.
Yeah, I used to listen to these two guys. I think I forget where they're based out of. Let me see if I can type it out or find the link rather. There we go. Or what is it called? Analog Sessions, maybe? Yeah. This guy, if I can find, I'm pretty sure you might have come across them at some point, but Analog Sessions, they're like two guys in the basement. Just jamming and smoking cigarettes. I mean, I think I shared the link to one specific thing, but there are like other gems hidden within the channel. see if I can find that. Time, or whatever it's called. Let's see if I can.
OxRP says I played on the same night as.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah. That's cool. Because I kind of knew that, like, anyone who did that kind of stuff would probably be familiar with these guys. Crazy. Alrighty. Almost home again. It's time to hang my boots for the day, so to say. And hopefully I'll stream tomorrow, but nothing is for certain. Who knows what might come about in the morning. But Party Pike, thanks for the follow. I appreciate your attention. But that's it for tonight. All right. Peace out, everybody.